Hello everyone, it is Mr.FalconPunch 9000! And I review because that's what I do. And today's review is going to be two firsts on this channel. It's going to be my first ever review on this channel, and it's going to be my first ever full series review on this channel. And the review I'm going to be doing, if you can't tell by the title of this video, is going to be for none other than Inferno Cop! And with that, let's begin this review. Inferno Cop!
Is a surreal, supernatural action comedy 13-episode ONA or original net animation for those out there who didn't know, which was produced by Comics Wave and Studio Trigger. Each episode is usually under 5 minutes, and you can literally watch the entire series in one setting, since altogether this series is at least less than 50 minutes.
Inferno Cop
is one of those anime series that is really hard to explain and, well, basically understand, but the basic story for
Inferno Cop
takes place in Jackknife Edge Town as a badass messenger of justice springs out of hell to avenge his family after they're murdered by the ruthless Southern Cross organization. Or at least that's what this anime wants you to think for the first few seconds, since after the first few seconds, stuff just gets very weird. As our hero
Inferno Cop
takes on thugs, zombies, demonic babies, masked judges, robot cops, and the FBI! And later on he travels through time, meets dinosaurs, gets a sidekick, becomes a god, goes to hell, and then does some racing, and then eats his sidekick. Along with much more crazy shit and insanity. The thing with
Inferno Cop
is that it's just one of those series that you cannot take seriously. From beginning to end, this is probably one of the weirdest yet damn entertaining animes I have seen all year. Normally an anime series with this much lack of animation, story, and just any sort of sense would easily become a piece of shit, but there is just a certain charm to
Inferno Cop
that saves this series from becoming absolute crap. This series is hilarious, but mostly because of how ridiculous things can get in this series, since you just can't help but laugh at how crazy the series can be at times. Now, normally in my reviews, after I talk about the story and other certain qualities of the series, I usually talk about the characters and give you guys a quick run through the main cast of characters and explain my thoughts and overall opinions on the cast of characters within the series. But with
Inferno Cop
I really don't feel that is necessary, since this series is just too short and random to spend a lot of time with the characters who really don't get any sort of development. Not that the series really needs it, however, all the characters you really need to know are
Inferno Cop
Mr. Judge Mecha Cop Hellfire Boy.
And all you really need to know about these characters is that they're all fucking crazy. And before I get to my overall thoughts and recommendations for this series, it is time to talk about the soundtrack and voice acting. The voice acting is, well,
The hell do you think I am?
but really, while it is not the greatest voice acting ever, it is done that way for a reason, since to put it simple, the voice acting is just so bad, it's freaking awesome. Since it's sort of thanks to this sort of crappy voice acting this series has that really helps enhance the comedy of the show. And the soundtrack isn't really anything special. Well, besides the ending song, Die Holland Policier, which is awesome, even though I am not really sure what language it's supposed to be in. Is it Japanese? Is it German? I really don't know. Overall,
Inferno Cop
is a short, fun, but messed up anime series that I feel should not be taken seriously at all. With its lack of animation, story development, and loads of chaotic nonsense, this is an anime series that is really not for everyone. But it's because of the things it lacks that I mentioned throughout this review, as well as its overall insanity, that makes this anime a bit more charming and more enjoyable than it should be. Which is why I give
Inferno Cop
both personally and critically a 7 out of 10. It is a good series. While it's not for everyone, its length, charm, and overall insanity is enough to keep you entertained for a bit and give you a couple laughs as well as what the fuck moments along the way. And before I end this review and wrap up this video, it is time to bring some recommendations for this series. First off, we have Cromartie High School. That is another crazy, off-the-wall, insane, and hilarious anime series that really shouldn't be taken seriously. Only unlike Inferno Cop, it's not about a cop from hell, since Cromartie High School is basically about a high school, filled with some of the most weirdest delinquents you'll ever see in an anime series. And the next series I could recommend for Inferno Cop is none other than Tentai Senshi Sunred, since both are short but extremely hilarious anime series with very little animation but just amazing humor and very little to none sense.
Anyways, we have come to the end of this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am Mr.FalconPunch. 9,000! Like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe to my main channel, Mr.FalconPunch 996. And anyways, I'll see you guys next time, so peace out.